Hello, and welcome back to Mike Dunn Film Reviews. Today I'm going to be talking about Liam Neeson's newest film, The Grey. Liam Neeson, in my opinion, is best when he's either black and white and making lists, or he's punching people in the neck and trying to take back his daughter. And this film, he's more of the latter category, kicking wolf arse, if you will. Basically, Liam Neeson plays a protector, or he's a sharpshooter, basically, of wolves in an Alaskan mining colony. There's lots of ruffians and thugs who go to Alaska to work for this mining company, and Liam Neeson's job is to protect them as they're working on the oil pipelines by shooting wolves that try and attack them. But he's quite depressed while there and contemplates suicide, but on the plane ride home, after he doesn't commit suicide, on the plane ride home, his plane crashes in the Alaskan wilderness, and him and the fellow survivors try and get back to civilization, but some pack of angry wolves are against them and stalking them. Really basic premise, but it is a fantastic film. It's told in a very interesting way. The performances, especially by Liam Neeson, are fantastic. He's incredibly grizzled and just, I'm taking it out in the world, in his American but Irish accent that I don't think he'll ever fix. The main interesting point are the wolves in this film, and they are vicious and hauntingly relentless in their stalking of Neeson and his pack of workers, really, who survive. There's one scene where they're all crowded around a fire trying to keep warm, and you hear the wolves approaching, and all you see is their eyes in the blackness all around them being lit up by the fire, and then just eyes of several dozens of wolves, and it's chilling and haunting, and the film is scarier than most horrors. It's not advertised as a horror. It's advertised as Liam Neeson angry at wolves and punching them in the face, but it's more it takes its time with it, and it's tense, and it all lingers on Neeson's performance, which is incredibly impressive. The rest of the cast pretty much pale in comparison to Liam Neeson. It's a Liam Neeson film. It's a bit of a shame because you don't really connect with the other survivors as much as you do with Neeson. Neeson has this backstory of his wife and how he's left his wife, or his wife's left him, and he's pining for that all the way. But the other characters are just a bit of a dick, and it's kind of stated in the beginning that they're all mercenaries and thugs and thieves, and God, I'm at the end of the world, and but because of that, you don't really connect with them, and you don't really care about their plights. You just care about Neeson and hoping he gets back, and if the other characters don't, then they don't. But Neeson is the one who needs to live. Really beautiful scenes. You can tell it's been shot on location, and fantastic landscapes. If it wasn't for the horror of the wolves stalking them, you'd think it'd be a nice little journey through the mountains, but unfortunately not. A lot of people have been saying that The Grey is a kind of a misleading title, but I see it as a bit of a purgatory thing. You don't know whether they're dead or alive after the plane crash, and it's kind of them walking the fine line between it. And most people say the grey represents the wolves because they've got grey fur, or despite the fact most of them are brown or black, but whatever. Most people don't really understand the title of The Grey, but I see it as that. But I highly recommend you see this film, just so I could have your opinion on what you think The Grey means, and if it differs from mine, what you think. And I really think it's a worth watch. It's a fantastic film. Really surprised me, as I didn't think it was going to be much. I thought it was going to be Taken, but with wolves. But instead, it was a philosophical and haunting journey of one man's redemption and retribution, and trying to get back to the life he used to live. And I really do recommend you see it, and so you can tell me if I'm wrong or not about the film's title. Yeah, and I'll see you again soon.